Hi ladies, okay, so I'm here to do my IUI cycle update. If you follow me on Facebook, you've already heard my results and how my IUI went, but I'm here to do a requested video just to talk through it as well. So Sunday was my IUI day. If you watched my two previous IUI cycle vlogs, which I'll both link them here, so you can watch them if you haven't seen it already to catch up. But I had my follicle scan on a Friday and my follicles was really good, lots of growth, and looked like it was ready to ovulate. So he booked me in for Sunday for the IUI. So I drove up there on Sunday with hubby. My wonderful dad thankfully looked after my kids so we can go up there without the kids. Last time I had to take the kids with me, which was very hectic. But yeah, so this time my dad babysit and me and hubby going up there, which was really nice as well. And it went as good as a textbook IUI can go, basically. First, hubby did his thing, and we went away for an hour while that got washed and processed and all that sort of stuff that you do before the IUI. So we just basically hanged out and chat, had a coffee, read magazines, that sort of thing. And then we came back and he said that hubby's sperm compared to last year's IUI has gone up in mobility and count, and it was really good amount as well, and healthy. Last time we did the IUI, he had very low mobility and there was a lot of sperm, abnormal sperm, that was just going around in circles. Since then, he has, like I mentioned, kept up on his diabetes medication, losing weight, going to the gym, keeping up with his multivitamins, supplements, and just keeping that whole area down there cool as well, instead of wearing tight underwear and that sort of stuff that you do without even thinking. So all that he's been doing in these past 10 months, so to speak, has really helped his mobility and his numbers. So that went really well. So then it was time for the actual IUI. So I went into the room. I thought he would do another follicle scan, but he was so confident that everything was the way it should be and that I am going to ovulate, so he didn't worry about that. He just went straight into the IUI. So I went into the normal position and then he put the speculum in, and this time he had no trouble getting the cervix. Sometimes they have trouble getting the cervix close, if that's all, and I use a special tool which I can't think of to hold the cervix, but which I didn't need last time, but he just, this time was much easier. He put the speculum in, the cervix was right there. He said it had a really nice thick mucus CM plug, which I did not have last time either. This time he did. He had to swab it away. It was that thick, and he said that is another clue that you're about to ovulate. And even before then, like since Friday, I had a lot of EWCM. So that was a huge clue as well that I'll going to ovulate, hopefully. So he showed us the sperm on under the microscope on the computer, and it was so cute. I don't know if you've seen it before, but I think I'm the only one that thinks sperm is really cute. It's adorable. And hubby didn't see it last time, so he saw it this time, and he was fascinated in it as well. He showed hubby as well, and it was just like all the sperm going, swimming like crazily and going forward instead of circles, and there was like really good numbers, and it was only a drop, like a tiny drop, and it was like so many. It's amazing. It always fascinates me. So I had a really big dose of sperm, and the IUI went painlessly, does not hurt at all, and it wasn't even uncomfortable. He said that it went really smoothly, and I laid on the table for about 20 minutes, just over 20 minutes, and then he came said I can come out. I came out, went to his office for a chat, and he said, you can't get much perfect cycle than what we have. If this does not work, he said, then we'll have to do more tests, because then there's something more wrong. Because he said everything just went perfectly and smoothly, and my body reacted to the gonal F this time much quicker because it was a higher dose. If you watched my previous blogs, I would have mentioned that my usual AF is between 7 to 14 days. This time I stopped bleeding within 5 days. I started the injections on cycle day 3, so it kicked in and it worked straight away. I had awesome follicle growth. I had 4 mature follicles that could release an egg, so it went really, really, really well. I had this EWCM, hubby's sperm was really good. There's no reason, he said, my lining as well, I got to mention my lining was perfect. So he said there's no reason why I can't be pregnant. So now it's just the 2-week wait. So I'm in the 2-week wait. I am 3 days past the IUI, and I'm saying to DPO. Sunday night, he predicted that I would ovulate during the night Sunday, early morning Monday. So he predicted that, and during the night, Sunday night, I felt a little bit of cramping. I felt a bit of cramping on the way home from the IUI, but that was just from the IUI, I predict. And then during the night, I had a lot of cramping, but it wasn't my usual O pain. When I am on fertility drugs, I feel the ovulation. I feel the O pain. It can get really intense. It was last December, even though that wasn't an IUI, it was an ejectable cycle, and I really felt the ovulation. But I fell asleep quite easily Sunday night, and then I woke up Monday morning and I felt like my uterus was hit by a truck. It was very sore, very tender around the whole lower abdomen, so around the ovaries, the uterus, the whole area. It felt really sore and tender. I was walking around like an old lady for about all morning. I was very sore. So I don't know if I ovulated while I was asleep, and it was such a tense ovulation, I woke up very sore, or it was just like from the IUI, I'm not sure. But that lasted all morning. I had cramping on and off all Monday morning, and then it went away, and by Monday evening I was really normal, comfortable. So I took Tuesday, which was yesterday, as 1 DPO, so today's Wednesday, the 13th, so I'm counting that as 2 DPO or 3 days past IUI. So symptoms wise, the only symptom I have had is bloating. I am so bloated. I was bloated when I went in for my IUI, and he was happy with that. That's what they want. I mean, if it's not painful, they're not worried about it. So I'm not in pain with it. It's just very uncomfortable, and it looks horrible because I am so bloated. My whole stomach, like from under my boobs over, I'm just so swollen and so bloated. And I was in the face as well, but that's gone down a bit since the IUI. But the abdomen bloat is huge. I can't even fit into my jeans. I'm wearing like stretchy pants. So that's the only symptom I've got. I think I am coming down with a cold. I've had a sore throat since Monday, and yeah, the sniffles, that sort of thing. But I think that could be just a cold. I wouldn't say that as a symptom. But I am taking notes of everything in case that I am pregnant, just so I can do a comparison and like a symptom video if it does end up that way. But then I'm taking notes because I want to do it properly instead of winging things like I'm doing now. So I've got blood tests to do as well. So I had a progesterone blood test to confirm I ovulated in a week from the IUI, and then a week after that I have a HCG blood test to see if I'm pregnant. So it's basically just waiting. I'll do regular updates on Facebook, so if you'd like to keep up to date with that, just follow me on Facebook. As always, the link to my Facebook page is in the description bar. What else? I'm still keeping up with my vitamins. The only thing I stopped was maca, as he thinks that was recommended. So I'm only doing vitamin E, my calcium, magnesium, my multivitamin, and my folate for now. And then yeah, if I get a positive pregnancy test, I will most likely go on to progesterone and pessaries as well, because I've got a history of miscarriages. I've not got past 8 weeks in my previous pregnancies. So I'm trying to remain calm and I'm trying to remain positive. I mean, I've got to get to that point first. It's hard to talk about because, like, with my other pregnancies, even my miscarriages and my angel babies, I knew the day after ovulation I was pregnant. I feel so different, and I don't know, my whole body's just different. I feel different. I feel pregnant straight away, and which is hard for a lot of people to believe because it's not even implanted yet. But my body just, I'm in tune with my body a lot. So this time I'm not feeling anything. I feel completely normal besides the bloat. So I'm trying not to be negative and thinking that it didn't work. Obviously, I want to be positive and think it's successful. Like you said, there's no reason why it shouldn't be successful. So I'm trying to be positive, and but the waiting, as anyone knows, after a procedure, because you know when you ovulate, because you know when you had the IUI, yes. So I'm just waiting, and the wait is torture some days, so I'm just trying to keep busy. So I will do updates regularly on Facebook and I'll probably announce my blood test, my beta results on there as well, and my progesterone levels and that sort of stuff. So Facebook's the way to go for updates. And I'll do another video probably next week, and yeah, once he gives me the go ahead that I can start doing pregnancy tests, I will, and I'll do a live one. So fingers crossed that I even get to that point, that my luteal phase isn't a short one. And yeah, I shall talk to you all again really soon.